right for not executing that rematch? Is it safe to say that there was some money given to you because of that?
Uh, Money given to me, not
Well,
necessarily, but
okay.
you know, like I said, those guys took good care of me. Those guys on the other side took care of me. Not and like I not him personally and not his team
Right.
personally, but you know,
But somebody made it right for that rematch not happening.
kinda you could say that. Yeah.
Kind of. I understand. I don't understand the position you're in, but from the outside looking in, you had a phenomenal performance against arguably one of the best fighters, top 10 pound for pound fighters in Tank, which many didn't believe it would happen. So you want the opportunity to get back and I guess get the victory. But can you really, honestly, putting yourself in Tank's shoes, be upset with taking advantage of the opportunity to fight Jake Paul? Reportedly, there's about $40 million that he's going to get paid. Now, I don't know this to be, accurate, but I'm saying those are the reports, right? If you were in his shoes, wouldn't you do the same thing?
See now, this is something that I explain and express, and I hope everybody gets. That opportunity is an opportunity that you probably cannot pass up, but it's about how you handle it. It's about how you go about it. A lot of people don't know that he actually exercised his rights to the rematch, so that contractually binds us to a fight. You cannot breach that unless you do what you have to do to handle the business to be like, okay, well, we mutually agree to let you move on and or swindle around.
Jake Paul made it clear that his upcoming fight isn't just another celebrity exhibition. It's a fully sanctioned professional boxing match with official judges and a real outcome. He dismissed any comparisons to Mayweather versus Logan Paul, emphasizing that this bout carries genuine stakes. Jake highlighted the knockout bonus as more than just money. It's a statement of intent and a driving force pushing both fighters to give their all. He said he thrives when people doubt him, using criticism as fuel to prove himself. For Jake, this isn't about fame or a paycheck. It's about legacy. He called it the biggest moment of his career, a chance to validate his years of training, and to show he belongs among top-tier fighters. This time, he's not stepping the ring to just last the rounds. He's stepping in to dominate.
I mean, even the list you made years and years ago, Gervonta Davis is on the list.
Yeah, exactly. It's all manifestation, and it's a very powerful thing. And yeah, I think people don't dream big or set massive aspirational goals and then also put the work in. I think that's the other thing is like I'm still doing sprints and track work and bench press and squats and all of these things for the sport of boxing. So when I transition to NFL, I'm going to have a lot of that natural explosiveness and power from the past 6 years of training every day.
Ryan Garcia didn't mince words when giving his take. He views Jake Paul's fight as a strategic publicity move meant more to grab headlines than to push boxing forward. Having his own rivalry with Gervonta Davis, Ryan believes Tank accepted the bout for the payday, not the competition. In Garcia's eyes, true fighters chase legacy, not spotlight, and no amount of hype or money can replace genuine respect in the sport.
Jake Paul versus Tank, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like everyone's talking about it. It's a whole thing. A lot of people liked it, didn't like it.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you first saw that it was a thing?
It pissed me the fuck off, bro.
Yeah, why?
It's just disappointing on mainly Jake's end. We're not falling for the Disney Channel bit no more. We're not falling for you're not a fighter no more. We're not falling for that. You're ranked as a cruiserweight and you're out here trying to fight a lightweight. And then on top of it, you were just talking about fighting Anthony Joshua. That doesn't make no sense. And, I just felt like it was a disgrace to boxing and kind of it was not a good move by Jake Paul. I understand people saying, Gervonta got to go get his money, blah, blah, blah. But, we're not talking about that shit. We're talking about the sport, bro. We're not talking about, oh, you got to get that money, bro. Yeah, but everybody's open to criticism. That's the whole point of this media shit.
Right.
That's why they talk about basketball players. They don't talk about, well, LeBron's making too much. Nobody cares, bro. If LeBron's missing the shot, he's missing the fucking shot. So at the end of the day, bro, I just thought it was a disgrace to the sport. Because on one end, you got the casuals, right? The casuals don't see the weight difference. They see Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
And if Gervonta Davis doesn't fuck up Jake Paul, they're going to think Jake Paul is some pound-for-pound champion type of fighter.
Yeah.
And to me, that's just it's tricking the public, and it's kind of bullshit, bro, at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, if Gervonta was Jake Paul's size, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. There probably wouldn't even be a fight.
Sean Porter shared a more measured yet critical view of Jake Paul's rise. He admitted that Jake deserves credit for stepping into the ring with real fighters, something few expected from a YouTuber, but pointed out that money remains the main driver behind most of these matchups. According to Porter, many opponents see Jake as a lucrative opportunity rather than a respected rival worth challenging. While he acknowledges Jake's noticeable growth in skill, conditioning, and discipline, Porter believes respect in boxing isn't earned overnight. True admiration, he says, comes from years of proving yourself against elite competition and showing heart, consistency, and dedication to the sport's legacy.
I like when it's all said and done, and when you guys go off, they go into the next man. So if y'all can make a big payday, go get that payday. The sport of boxing don't love you, and that's the problem with this sport. It's like what Jake Paul did, man. It's crazy, but people getting paid off of it.
Yeah.
So if he can call any one of y'all out and y'all can get that payday, I say go get it, baby. I'm not mad at it.
For me, and I'm not. I got no. I'm not mad at this move at all for Tank Davis, but I think when it comes to boxing fans, there's an essence that comes with this sport, and it's an essence that hasn't been lost, unlike other sports.
Comedian and boxing fan Earthquake delivered a funny yet sharp breakdown of Jake Paul's physical disadvantage. He joked that while big, muscular fighters may look terrifying before the first bell, that strength can fade quickly once the action starts. As he put it, those big arms get heavy fast. Earthquake believes Jake's size and power might help early, but Tank Davis' superior ring IQ, timing, and stamina will eventually turn the tide. He explained that muscles can't save a fighter when exhaustion hits. Only technique, patience, and rhythm can. In his view, Jake will likely open strong with explosive punches, but as the rounds wear on, Tank's endurance and composure will take over. Earthquake summed it up perfectly. Boxing isn't about who looks stronger. It's about who can breathe, think, and move when it matters most.
Well, you're a boxing fan?
Totally.
Okay. Tank Davis and Jake Paul in November. According to betonline.ag, Jake Paul's the underdog at plus 139. Gervonta Davis is the favorite at minus 180. So he's the favorite almost 2-1.
Right.
What do you think will happen in this ring?
I don't know, but Tank should beat him. Tank should beat him, but Tank is smaller. And usually in boxing, you take the bigger man, but then again, Terrence Crawford killed that when he beat Canelo.
They're the same weight.
Yeah, they was
at the
same
time.
Way,
well,
at the
no,
time.
maybe a little bit different after they rehydrated, but they weighed in at the same weight. There's a 30-pound difference between Gervonta and Jake Paul. Jake Paul had to lose like 30 pounds to get down to like 195. And Gervonta, I think, is like 160.
Gervonta all the way up to 160?
Well, hold on. Gervonta.
160?
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. No. 133.8.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yes, he 133.
It's a 60-pound weight difference.
Yes.
60 pounds.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one.